All right, everyone. Hey, we are here for Give Big CHQ, and we are live at the Infinity Center right now with Kate Ringo and Autumn Swanson. So Kate and Autumn are going to go ahead and they're going to give you guys a quick tour of the Infinity Center so that you guys can see what your Give Big CHQ donation is supporting at the Infinity Center. So I will let them take over and they're going to give you a walk through the studio and we're going to just chat a little bit more about our videography program and about how your Give Big CHQ donation can make a difference. Take it away, guys.
Yay! So I'm going to have Autumn give the tour while I follow her around.
All right.
So here we go.
So we're starting off here in the Infinity reception and waiting room. We do have some folks in the waiting room. Is it okay if we have all of you say hello to our live chat here? So there's a few of us that have gathered. I'm just going to show you a little bit of the space right now. We'll just take a look around the corner. For those of you, I'm just going to walk backwards. I'll just give that a try. If you've never been to our space before, it is absolutely beautiful. We have 14,000 square feet, and we utilize pretty much every inch of it for private lessons, group classes, things like that. I sometimes like to say when I'm giving tours for orientation that Infinity is like Mary Poppins' bag because it's bigger on the inside. Once you cross this corner, things seem to go on forever, and we got a lot of cool stuff happening. So we do have some lessons going on right now that we'll take a quick peek into. But this hallway here, everything kind of branches off. What we'll do is take a peek around this first corner here at one of our 16 lesson rooms. We actually probably take a look at a couple of them. I think that we might have a piano lesson.
Oh, guys, I think I might have lost you.
Of our students, and so this kind of gives you a picture of what our space looks like when we have lessons going on here.
Don't know if you can see that or not, but
we won't interrupt them quite yet. We have an ensemble in the back that we'll probably talk to in a minute. But like I said, we have 16 lesson rooms total, and some of them vary in size. We like to make sure that all of our lesson rooms are large enough for the student, the instructor, and a parent to be present in the lesson if they choose to, which sometimes parents do like to do, just to make sure that it's a good mentor match between the student and instructor. One of our instructors, Gary Peters, now. So yeah, we have like another piano room here. You see there's room for 2 full pianos. I can actually open the door here. Take a peek. Nice space here.
Let's see, pianos.
Yes.
I'm not sure what way I need to be going, but there they are.
All right. So in addition to our lesson rooms,
no, that's okay.
We also have 2 large art rooms, which we use for a multitude of things. We have obviously private art lessons. We have group classes. During spring and summer, we have spring break and summer camps. And so we utilize these larger spaces for all those big groups of kids. And as you can see, we've got lots of different art materials and things. Both of our art rooms are equipped with about the same amount of things, a lot of which have been donated by different arts organizations and also sometimes members of the community, which is really awesome. It keeps us stocked up. Art materials are a difficult thing. They come and go because we're using them all the time. So that's always a great.
And this is also the art room that we would like to transform into our digital production room so that our students that are taking videos can use this room as a video lab. So they have access to editing software, computers, everything they need to take what they've created in their private and group lessons and make it into the whole thing. So, and now I'm going to go back to Autumn.
Yeah, so
can you guys tell everyone that's watching a little bit about how, I know we're talking about the music program and the art program, and we have our theater program. So can you guys explain so that everyone kind of gets a more holistic view about how our film program can actually collaborate with all of the other things that are going on at Infinity?
Yeah, so we have a group class that runs on Mondays called Video Crew, and there's about 7 different kids in that class, which is really grown. And they're all sharing just one camera to take all of these videos, which is getting a little overwhelming for the instructor and for the students. But what those students do, and then we also have some interns, they take footage of lessons, we record all of our cafe events. We host over 50 events in our cafe that we'll get to here soon. We record all of those, we take photos, and then we compile them into different compilations. We use them for marketing. We use them for really anything, and they're fun to make, and the kids like to make them. And so giving them the equipment that they need so that they can pursue this going forward and not just have it a hobby, but some kids really want to be videographers when they grow up. And so that's something that we can try to give them here with the equipment that we have.
Awesome, thank you.
Actually, one of the students that just started doing the video class for fun, when they first started out, they were like, oh, I don't know if I'm in the age range, but I really want to try it out. Let them try it out, and he's now taking private video lessons with that instructor because he enjoyed it so much. Decided it's something that he really wants to spend more time on. So when we have students showing an interest like that, we, just like with music and just like with art, and dance, we want to make sure we have everything that they need in order to accomplish those goals here at Infinity. So having this equipment would be really very helpful to our video program. We do have an art class going on in here with Gary Peters, as you can see a little bit. And then one of our larger lesson rooms here actually is equipped with 2 full drum sets. Whoa. So you can kind of see how our space has been tailor-made for our needs. Obviously, a voice lesson isn't going to take up nearly as much room as a private drum lesson, so we've got some bigger rooms here.
Sure what you're seeing, but I'm trying.
Yep, we've got it. You're good.
Perfect. We got a regular drum set in here, and then also an electric drum set. And then we have an electric drum set in our rehearsal room that we're going to be getting to here soon.
Yes. So we'll keep walking down this hallway here. Got a bass lesson happening in one of our rehearsal rooms. This is one of the 2 rehearsal rooms that we have here at Infinity. This one that's currently being utilized for a full set of steel drums. We have a steel drum for beginners class that happens every month. I love to recommend that to students because steel drums are just, especially this time of year, they sound so tropical and nice. Like gives you a good vibe for summer. And then we also have one of our ensembles, Collective Groove, that uses the steel drums in their music. Now
Can you hear it?
We've got a couple of brothers here, the Chadwick boys, who are working with instructor Jeremy Bunce at this moment. We were told that they might be playing Nirvana.
Or Green Day. It sounds like Green Day. So, and we don't have keys for the studio. Okay, so we're gonna skip the studio, but in there we have a whole rack of different everything that you need. We have equalizers, we have compressors, we have video inputs, or not video, microphone inputs, so that we can record any of our students that would like to record original music, but also we've had a couple outside bands come in to use our digital recording studio to record their album. And we just stepped into our cafe area.
Yes, the Infinity Arts Cafe. This is my favorite room in the building. As you can see, it's pretty massive. We have it pretty well cleared out right now, but on an event night, we have over 100 chairs set up in here for whether it be a student happen at events like that. We really have multiple opportunities for student performances throughout the year. And as Kate said, a lot of times we'll have student interns here in the cafe recording these events, collecting footage, which is kind of great for both the interns who are trying to get experience with video, but then also our students to be able to see what they are doing on stage and kind of have something to hold on to as far as their performance is concerned. So that's really great. Lots of space in here. Off of our, well, I guess we could talk about this right here. We have our sound booth, which Kate could probably tell you a little bit more about than I could.
So we just upgraded from an analog board to an all digital board, which is super fun. Run pretty much the same way, but it's all very touch screen. and super pretty colors when you turn it on. So, but this has been helpful to train our students. Everything is set up already so that really anybody can come in without super knowing a lot and run a show and feel comfortable doing it. So all of our gain is set, all of our compressors and equalizers are all set. So really, students that are trying to get into live sound only have to worry about volume starting off, and then we can get into all of the more insane, and insane is not the right word, but like all of the different technical aspects of running a live sound besides just the volume.
Insanely cool is what it is.
Insanely cool. I like that. There's a lot. But this is where a lot of our video recording happens. Outside of the group class, everything happens here to record on the stage that we have. So we usually set up one camera to get footage, and we found that sometimes one camera doesn't work. Sometimes that camera needs to be used for other things. So it'd be really, really helpful for our students and our instructors to get the equipment that we need to run the shows that we need and to show you the shows that we have, because they're super fun and super just inspiring. These kids are awesome, and they deserve everything that they can get. And so we just thank you for the donations that you've already given us, and thank you for donations that might be coming in later to help support these kids, because they deserve it.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're just tuning in, Give Big CHQ is going on until 11:59 tonight. So you still have about 5 hours that you can get in, and you can donate to this really awesome cause and this really great program that we're looking to build up at Infinity. And one thing that I wanted to ask you guys too, so I know Autumn, you mentioned that we have, we obviously have this really great recording studio and this rehearsal area where we've got students that are coming in and they're writing original music. And so as we progress this video program, what do you guys see happening as far as, maybe our film students are writing original scripts, and then they're working with the actors from our theater program to come in and maybe, be the actors for the things that they're writing. And then they're working with our music students to write original music to score the things that they're writing, and with our art students to maybe do set design and prop building. So what do you guys see coming as far as like a collaboration that involves all of those aspects? And then, how building this program and getting the donations today to get this equipment is going to help speed that along?
The possibilities are endless with that. So we have summer camps, and part of the summer camp that we do is they film a movie, and the students write the script, they direct it, they set up their props, all of that. So that goes with the filming. Writing original music and recording it in the studio, and then having the opportunity to also film your own music video would be super cool to do here at Infinity. We already have some collaborations going on with art students and theater students to do props for. We have a musical theater project group class that they're working on Hamilton right now, which is super fun. But they just had art students making props for their the production that they gave up at Spring Showcase. So really the collaboration possibilities with new equipment and anything that comes in, it's endless. These kids are super creative, and they come up with ideas that we haven't even thought of yet, which is, just mind-blowing. And it's like, yeah, why didn't we think of that? Let's do that. So really anything could happen for these kids, given the equipment that they need.
Really, the more tools that we have, the more possibilities that exist for our students. We do have, students that absolutely that are preparing to go to college and need audition videos. We have students writing original music already, and I'm sure all of them would love the opportunities to utilize the tools that they have here at Infinity to kind of go further in their lives, which is like what a lot of students are already doing. They have gained a lot of skills through Infinity, through our programming that they're being able to use throughout their life, and it's influencing what they want to do with their lives. So to have the tools to give them those practical skills right from the get-go is a really huge blessing, and we appreciate our community for supporting that opportunity for our local students. It's crazy busy here right now. Things are awesome. And a lot of it is only possible because of our community. So.
Absolutely. All right, so I hope you guys got a really great rundown of some of the things that Infinity has to offer. If you've never seen the facility before, now you've had this really awesome chance to take your own little private tour through the facility. So I want to thank Kate and Autumn for taking time out of their very busy day to come on and give us this tour and chat a little bit more about what this fundraiser really means for the kids that are involved in Infinity. So thank you guys so much. I hope everyone has a really great rest of your night. If you haven't made a donation yet and you would like to do so, we will make sure that we post the link in the comments to this video so that you can go on and you can do that tonight. If you can't make a donation, no problem. Help us spread the word. Share the status, share the video. You never know who you might reach that might be able to help us out. So any and every little bit counts, and we really appreciate everything you guys have done for us already today. And we hope that by the end of the night, we've hit our goal and we can get this equipment that these amazing and creative students need to do what they're passionate about. So have a good night, guys, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.